My name is Nicole and I'm the creator of LuxTan Co. And today I'm going to show you how to apply your LuxTan self-tanning mousse at home for a fraction of the cost of what it costs to go to a salon and get a spray tan. So for one appointment there, you can actually have an entire bundle at your convenience in the privacy of your own home. So I'm going to show you how to apply this to your face, body, hands, and even your feet. Let's do this. First off, if you don't know what shade you are, you want to pop over to luxtanco.com, click on the menu, and then click the shade quiz, and you can find out what your perfect shade is. Now, we have 2 for pink undertone and 2 for a yellow neutral undertone, and the quiz will tell you which one is perfect for you. So first off, when it comes in the mail, you're going to want to shake it, okay? Give it a good shake. If you ever forget the instructions, just know there's a QR code on the back that you can scan with your phone at any time and pull up instructions. So this right here is your body mitt. So give that a good shake, and you're going to do 1 to 2 pumps right onto your mitt. Now we're doing body first on purpose because your hands and feet and face needs to be last. So you're going to start with your arms. I just like to take 2 to 3 pumps and swipe all the way up on the top of my arm, and then I slowly start to blend it in. Now I am wearing our Boudoir Ultra Dark shade because I have a neutral yellow undertone to my skin. Typically, people like me tend to turn orange, which is why I created this line. I got really tired of turning orange, so we came out with a formula that combats orange so our yellow under tan people can look good too with their self-tanner. So make sure that's all in really nicely, and then it'll start to feel dry. So notice there's no streaks. It's going to start to feel like it's actually absorbing, and it's not going to be sticky. So now we're going to do chest. So make sure, if you tend to show off a little bit of cleavage, you want to make sure you get down closer to your bra, up your neck, but don't go too high. Stop at about midway. Don't worry, we'll blend it out later when we go to the face step. All right, out of the other arm. 2 pumps, same process as last time. Ready? Swipe up the top of the arm, and then you're gonna start working that in. Now there's a built-in bronzer so you can see where you're applying it, so there's no guesswork. So I can tell I've done a terrible job. See right there? I didn't get my underarm very well. That's why that's there. This is not your tan. This is just a guide, so you know exactly where you've already applied your self-tanner. So don't forget the back of your arms, your underarm, get all those fun little areas. And again, same process, it's gonna start to feel dry. It means it's absorbing, so you're not gonna be sticky for hours. Isn't that great? Okay, there you go. So there's a little bit of bronzer to show you that like you got a little bit of color, little instant result, but it takes a full 8 hours for it to develop. Onto the legs. If you're dry, I highly recommend putting 1 small pump of your favorite body lotion onto your mitt and then applying 3 to 4 pumps of your mousse, okay? Now I'm gonna use my chair here, and same process, right up the top, go around the knee, skip your knee because it's very dry, okay? You're gonna do your knee last. You're gonna do your knee with what's left on the mitt. So start working it into your thigh, all that fun stuff, the sides, the back, underneath your knee. Do not forget the back of your knees. Okay, start working that in, back of your calves. Okay, do not do your ankles, and then with what's left on your mitt, you're gonna do your knees. Okay, now just keep smoothing it in until it still starts to feel dry, just like your arms. There we go. Repeat the process with the other leg. There we go. Now, the big parts of the body are done. You can do your torso. Right now, I'm not gonna waste my time doing that. It's winter here in Michigan, and you're really not gonna see much more above my knee or from here up. This is all you're gonna see. Some arm, some of my neck, and that's about it. But in the summer, you can go and do your tummy. I know several mommies who have stretch marks, and they actually prefer to use our kabuki brush for getting in around their belly button and their stretch marks. But let's start with your face and feet. Now I like to put a little bit of moisturizer onto my kabuki brush. So your favorite face moisturizer works great for this job. It keeps it from collecting, especially if you have larger pores. It's gonna keep it from building up. So put on your favorite lotion, half a pump. Ready guys, half a pump. And it's gonna start to absorb into the brush, but don't worry, it's not in hiding. It's still gonna go on just fine. Okay, watch this. I start on this side, then I work over here, and I go back and forth and start to spread out the mousse and the lotion. Get into your hairline. Sides of your nose. Now, this is where you're gonna blend your neck. Start running it down your neck, just like that. Get the back of your neck, so make sure you get all your baby hairs up in the back, and start doing the back of your neck. Just like that. Do a quick hit on your ears, because it'd be a real crying shame if those looked really white and the rest of you looked like you just got back from vacation, but you left your ears behind. All right, there you go. Now this is gonna be the same trick for your hands. Use your body lotion. Hands are very dry, and right now with all of us washing our hands even more than we normally do, you're gonna wanna put some lotion on your kabuki into your hands. Same rule, half of a pump. Ready? That's it. Okay, I start at the top of my hand just like this. Start working it in circles and blending it out. Blending it down my arm, over my wrist, onto the back of my wrist, and then I start working it up. Now make sure you bend your thumbs, fingers, that way you can get into the knuckles, get the sides, just like this. So like Velociraptor. There we go. There we go. Your hand is done. Same on the other side, except it's a little trickier. So I started with my non-dominant hand, so now we're moving on to my dominant, and I tend to be a little bit clumsier this method. If you feel you're clumsy too, it's normal, don't sweat it. Just take your time and it won't look bad. Half pump. Swirl, swirl, swirl. Get up the arm, up the wrist, blend, blend, blend. Now because you put lotion on, it's gonna look less intense. Your hands typically don't look as dark as the rest of you because they are exfoliating more. They're bumping and brushing into things, they're being washed constantly. You'll notice a lot of people, their hands don't match the darkest part of their body, which is typically your arms, your shoulders. So this looks much more natural having some lotion in there to kind of diffuse the product and help keep it from getting all built up in these dry areas. I know you've seen people who do their, their spray tan, all of a sudden it's all built up into their wrist and it looks terrible. The rest of them looks great, but then the hands are like a dead giveaway every time that it's not a natural tan. So let's avoid that. Let's fool everyone and make them think you just went on a really amazing vacation. All right, they're all done. Let's do the feet, same process. Let's see if I can get this screw in here. All right, your feet are gonna be the same process. I recommend lotion. It's up to you, you don't have to do it, but again, ankles, feet, all these places are typically very dry. Half a pump. Swirl, 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 just like your hands. Start building it up on top. and then start working around the sides, around your ankles, up into your leg, so it's blending in with the self tanner you put on your leg. Now if you're clean, you don't have to worry about your tanner going on your feet and your face. So I highly recommend showering. Shower before you do this, exfoliate. There we go. Make sure you get kind of curl your toes just like we do with our hands. There we go. Feet are done. All right, that's all there is to it. Now, it's gonna take 3 hours for it to soak in. Do not sweat, do not shower. In fact, I recommend doing this after you've showered and right before you go to bed. Put on your tanner and just let it do its thing all night. So you don't wanna wash your hands. No working out at the gym, I know, because you needed an excuse, right? I certainly don't need an excuse to not work out, okay? Just me personally, but if you're a gym rat, don't work out right now, otherwise your tan's gonna look really bad. So let it sit, but it's gonna take a full 8 hours for your tan to develop. So when you wake up, you'll be nice and glowy.